Hey listeners, it's your GM Jason here. So, as we dive into the Flesh Stitcher's Fortress, I just want to give the listeners a content warning. I don't quite know where the party will be going. There's a few points in the Flesh Stitcher Fortress where we will be exploring themes such as gore and torture, themes that are very visceral, and I just wanted to put that content warning out there. So, listeners, please be advised and enjoy 25 North. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen and non-binary friends. This is the 25 North podcast. I am your host and GM for these raucous shenanigans that we call a show. And with me, as usual, we got the crew. We got the full-on foursome, the fearsome foursome, the two crew. What's happening?
Full-on foursome?
I don't want to be in that context. No, thank you. Also, wow, I just realized my mic is loud. Let me turn that down. Whoops.
I think that's better than you.
Better than my.
You're just kind of loud.
I am
Better
just
than
loud.
my mic.
I'm naturally loud. I already know it in my body and in my soul. People are not going to like us when we move into our apartment.
No, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
We'll learn.
Can't be worse than like a crying baby or something.
You know,
That's why we're on the
dog.
top floor. So that way, the only thing that people have to worry about is whenever I, go fee-fi, faux-fum, I want snackies when I go get stuff.
Or the rolling of chairs at 3 a.m. I think that's the only other one you got to watch out for.
Yeah. Well,
I was always a big fan of basement apartments.
Fortunately,
we have sick ones.
Fortunately, we have morning schedules for work, so we aren't typically up at 3 a.m.
That's fair. One of the biggest disadvantages of basement apartments, though, is you don't get anybody going door to door knocking on it. And it forces people to do extreme things, like find people on the internet to buy cases of Girl Guide cookies from at a time. I'm talking like full-blown 24 packs, because I love them. Do you guys have Girl Scout cookies down there?
Yeah.
Did you call them Girl Guide? Is that what they're called in Canada?
Girl Guide, Girl Scout, yeah, we have
Girl
both
Guide.
of them here. They're the same thing.
We do get Girl Scout cookies.
I
still get them at the grocery store. Like, they just set up their little tables. Yeah,
Nice.
They don't have to come to the doors. Although they do sometimes, and, we don't answer our door because we don't like people. So then I have to send the kids down, chasing after them with money to buy more cookies.
So
some
if you guys
stores
have
over
them, is it like everything else where you have like
Got, like,
45 flavors?
10-ish.
that
Oh,
many
geez,
flavors.
that many?
Yeah.
We get 2.
Yeah. Oh, that's so sad.
We get the mixed box with the white cream on one side and the chocolate cream on the other. And then we get Thin
Thin
Mints.
Mints are the best.
It's really all you
that's-
need.
I'm a Thin Mint guy, so...
but like you're missing
you-
out on the other flavors.
Have you ever frozen a Thin Mint?
Mm-hmm.
Not intentionally, but I've definitely eaten them frozen in my car. Because I
Fair.
kept the
I've been
box in there
very
throughout
happy
winter.
because a lot of grocery stores near us have actually been selling Girl Scout cookies like on store shelves.
Mhm.
So we
Wait.
don't have
Wild.
to wait for that.
On the shelves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's
just-
no children involved? There's just
which is
cookies
weird.
to buy?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm at the grocery store. Look, Thin Mints, samosas. And
Are they
just-
there all year then, or just during Girl Scout cookie season?
See, I can't remember. It's
I
been
think
a while
it's
since
during Girl Scout cookies.
I
Okay.
haven't seen any in a while, but I also haven't really been looking for them. So
Yeah.
Girl Scout cookies are
Flavors you guys
too
have.
good.
I can tell you the flavors that we have.
Do it.
Yeah.
So We have Thin Mints, Avi. We have the peanut butter patties.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Yeah, the peanut butter one's really good. The tray folds.
I like the
Lemonade.
Samoas,
Samoas are the best.
especially frozen.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
I
Also
haven't had
known
a
as caramel delights.
Yeah.
Their new
I've
name.
pulled up the website. Man,
they don't tell you on there.
this shit is
They do.
crazy. I can't believe it. Like, there's some cookies here that I have never had.
Right?
Really would love. Like,
Oh, I wonder if they have
like,
a snickerdoodle.
like lemonades.
They have the Dosey Dos.
Yeah, they have a lemon one. They have a like s'more type one.
They do.
A brownie one with caramel on it. That's
Wild.
newer-ish.
This is blowing my mind. Why
They
don't
have
we have these in
Toast
Canada?
Yay.
I'm gonna have to send these people an email.
Yeah.
See, I will admit that talking about Girl Scout cookies does kind of hurt my soul a little bit because I was a Boy Scout and we have all these lovely, wonderful conversations about Girl Scout cookies. Nobody talks about Boy Scout popcorn that way.
Scout popcorn? Hey, you want to talk about Scout popcorn? I'm your guy.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I always had a case of Scout popcorn in my house growing up. It was the special occasion popcorn.
Jackson, you found your client.
Orville Redenbacher, 4 nights a week,
Ooh,
and then
yeah.
that Scout popcorn the fifth.
Oh yeah. Scout
Yeah.
popcorn's a large reason why I absolutely love like caramel corn.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I found out new forbidden lore about you today, Jackson, that I need to put you on fucking blast. You reminded me. This is a real quick aside. So, as we were driving home, I was talking about how I like Church's chicken, or really like fried chicken in general. And Jackson came in with the heat of, yeah, I don't like fried chicken at all. And I'm like, but you like Raising Cane's? He's like, yeah, because of the sauce. And I'm like, okay, if I were to offer you a grilled chicken drumstick or a fried chicken drumstick, what would you go for? He's like, grilled, always. And I'm like, is it a texture thing or is it just because it's greasy? And he's like, it's, I think, a texture thing.
It's both, because like a lot of fried chicken when you get it from like KFC, just because that's probably the most common place that you can get fried chicken from. It's just so greasy and oily, and like I bite into it, and all I can taste is the fryer and no chicken.
You need to. So the differentiator that'll tell you if it's fried chicken because of texture or because of grease, you need to get some Korean fried chicken.
Ooh,
Like
okay.
with like one of their sauces that they make in house, and that's the play. I can never buy KFC since I started having the Korean fried chicken from just across the street.
Bad. Okay. Well, I've had karaage chicken before, and that was pretty good, but that one was more of a texture thing for me because that breading is very firm, and it kind of cut up my mouth a little bit.
Yeah, where like in my experience, there's dry Korean ones, but I always get the sauced varieties.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just.
Also, Jackson,
thinking
normal
about
people
it for
don't go to
lunch tomorrow at
KFC.
this
The only people
point.
that go to KFC are people that are like high off the fucking rockers.
Listen,
Hey,
I think
If they
a
brought
fried
back
chicken,
the barbecue Crunchwrap Supreme, I'd be there. And there isn't one here.
Listen,
That's insane.
if I think about fried chicken, KFC is the one that always comes up to mind.
Nah,
Listen,
it's Church's.
The Colonel has done a great job in marketing. That's all this means.
Speaking of fried chicken, this angry bird in crab armor just started posturing
Started
up.
zagging.
Yeah, just so to pull us on track. But Zaba's ready to
Zaba's got a
you know?
Zaba.
Hell yeah.
Boy. Anyways, there's my putting you on blast for the day, Jackson. I hope you enjoy. Don't worry, it will happen again, especially when we move in together, sir.
The daily, I can't believe my boyfriend said this.
10 years of being together, and I find this out now?
I'm surprised you haven't known this, because I almost never will pick fried chicken.
Yeah, but we eat Raising Cane's. You eat Raising Cane's with me.
It's because that sauce is fucking transcendent.
Yeah, I mean, I lived in Alabama, and once you've had Popeye's chicken, it's you can't go back to KFC.
I don't like
Let's be
Popeyes.
real. How dare you?
See, that's what I'm telling you, Jason.
You just need to
I-
leave my podcast.
I only
Hey, everybody.
recently experienced
This
Popeyes
is
for the
Jason
first time.
from the 25 North podcast. We're looking for a fourth.
Oh shit.
Ideally willing to step in as a cleric with Desna issues.
Preferably not a dungeon cleric with Abadar issues. Because we all know
Been
how
there.
that went.
They lasted. How long did Valmo last?
Couldn't
Wasn't
have
it
been
like
more-
three
level of a
episodes?
dungeon?
It
Not
couldn't
much.
have been long.
All right, hold on. I need to look this up. Okay. Sorry, listeners. We're going long for the...
No, because she came
Wizard-
in right as we entered like the,
final
dungeon
section.
proper. Well, no, yeah, and then we went down. We did that whole layer, like that whole level.
Okay,
Hold
yeah,
on.
so it must have been,
All
I'm
right,
going to say probably 10 episodes.
That seems too
Final
long.
words from Rizurk. Meet a new companion. Okay, meet a new companion, episode 37. Deadeye Dick. See orb, get orb. Shock
I guess I'm
and
counting
paw.
when she came back.
Shock and
Yeah,
paw.
the rebuild. Me
Right.
too.
10 episodes.
With the rebuild? Or when was her death?
It in Shock and Paw was when she died, and then she came back as a ghost for the next 4 episodes.
Okay.
Poor
Poor
Valmo.
Valmo.
Mm-hmm.
Poor us here in a bit, man. We're gonna get absolutely
We're
ruined here.
fine.
Haha, I'm in
fine.
danger.
I'm just being
Miss
negative
Abba.
now, so that way it's fine when it actually
It's
happens.
gonna rub off on the dice, and you've done it
I
to
know,
yourself.
I know. I shouldn't
Mhm.
do it.
Mine,
All right.
mine
Just
abused me
roll
the other day, so they're gonna be
Yes.
nice today.
So last we left off
Mhm.
was episode 30 with Swarm, or season 2, episode 30, Swarm the Gate, where the 2 crew headed off towards the fort, and along the way they were able to gather some bark, and which, you know, after some critical rolls, were managed to fit that bark right into a bag of holding. Oh wait, hold on, it's not called a bag of holding anymore. What's it called now? Let's be proper with our terminology.
Yes.
The
Equipment.
endless abyss.
Bag of holding, a spacious pouch.
Okay.
Spacious pouch.
Spacious pouch.
Shove that into the spacious pouch.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
Thanks.
Shoved it in. Is it the name or the action of shoving something into a pouch?
Into the spatial
Oh.
pouch.
I just didn't like the name.
That too, but it's just the combo. Both
I'm gonna
suck.
call it the bag that fits lots of stuff.
super duper bag.
You are greeted by the welcoming committee. A number of swarm assassins. Not your average swarm assassins that you met in book 1. The swarm assassins were corrupted, as much of anyone who has encountered these baddies that you've been encountering. These.
Sorry.
Do anybody remember what they're called?
Oh,
I have it in my
Wormy
equipment.
Boys.
No, I don't.
Wormy boys.
Do.
Fuck, what were their names?
Their gross stuff is called skagapa.
Gesundheit.
Oh, the Skagapa or something like that.
Yeah, and they are called sklaggans.
Skloggans, that's right.
Yeah, I'm really good at pronouncing things.
I'm so proud of you.
Crushing
Thank
it.
Yeah,
I'm
as
trying to
basically anybody who's interacted with the Skloggans has been corrupted. And after taking them out, without much of an issue. Yeah, you all had those temporary hit points. I think Syl took 1 hit.
But still
Timothy
didn't have
took
temporary
1
hit
hit.
points.
Zaba took 1 hit, and that's about it. You kick down the gate, and you make your way through, whereupon you were greeted by a Gamayan who is wearing armor, kind of like crustacean-looking armor.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, hey, you shouldn't be here. Come on, boys. Looks like we got some new friends we need to talk to. And that's where we left off, and we're immediately going to pick up with encounter mode, so let's do that.
Whoa!
I'm going to add you all.
Seeing as Zaba smashed this door down, can he roll initiative with intimidation?
Sure, you can do that. I'll allow it.
Hell yeah,
It's
Zaba.
lower than my perception.
Scare these people.
Okay.
Let me roll initiative. Whoa. Okay. Initiative. Whoa. That was a lot of dice.
It was.
Wow. This is
Oh.
when I decided to roll good? Ah, fuck.
On initiative. You'd love to see it.
19 on a die roll.
So let's start this bad boy off. Hey, Timothy!
Oh,
with that
God.
natural 19, you get to go first.
I don't want to go first, but okay. I don't want to. Can I just be a pretty boy and just not be out here? It's fine. Okay. So, let me see. Can I actually... no, I can't really... I can see them from where we're at if Zaba left the door open, which I'm assuming he did. Okay. I wasn't ready to go first, but now I'm like, okay, getting into the mindset. We getting into the game. We doing it. Okay. Alright, so here is what I'm gonna do. I am going to go in. Let's get in at least 20 feet into the room, just so I can actually see what in the hell's happening, right? I'm gonna target this, or at least I am 20 feet into the area, so now I'm right next to Zaba, or at least like perpendicular to Zaba. I am gonna target from what I believe is the person who just spoke to us, and
Absolutely, yeah, that was her.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm. And I am going to cast a glimpse vulnerability, or rather not cast, but I'm going to use a glimpse vulnerability.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah. So now that I've got that going,
You got that going for me.
I got. Hey, look at me! Fucking thumbs up. Am I close enough to throw my shale spear at her, or no? Because I'm 40 feet. Do I need to be closer?
The range on your spear? So let's take a look at that.
Yeah, let me.
The range on your spear is 20 feet.
Damn it.
You can. You're just going to take a penalty.
Okay. Yeah, I want to try that.
Okay. So yeah, just make sure you target it, and it should automatically factor in that penalty.
Okay. I'm seeing. It's me rolling it. Trying to make sure it's correct. Here we go.
Well, that's a 7 on the die.
It's a miss.
That's a miss. Yeah.
Yeah. So Timothy,
you took a -2 from the range penalty.
Yeah. If I didn't, I probably would have got it. Either way. Oh, actually. Hold on. I just remembered. Because technically I just did glimpse vulnerability.
That would have given you
Nah.
+2 to damage.
No, you're right. That's on me. Okay. So Timothy chucks his spear at the crab woman. Doesn't reach. I think it probably it just barely lands right at the edge of her feet. And then he recalls back, it's like, you didn't see that. Do over. And that's the end of Timothy's turn.
All right. Well, from around the corner, you just hear, "Oh, what's that, boss? Oh, okay. I guess I can go. Welcome the newbies." And you see 1 action, 2 action,
What the fuck?
And for the third action, he's like, oh, look who
Hey.
we have here.
Hey,
All right. You got some pretty looking skin here. Let's have a little peel of that skin.
that's the weirdest compliment I've ever been given. Quick aside, like you gotta lead a little bit better if you're gonna do that to somebody.
Ooh, that's barely a hit. Just barely a hit. You just see this Orpak, and let me show you the art for this Orpak.
Yeah.
Some creepy armor.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So this Orpak is wearing some armor, and again, it's kind of like biological armor, where you see like fleshy colored, like skin musculature colored plate, and in one hand he's wielding this like really nasty looking kama, and in the other hand he has like a gauntlet with like claws and pincers on it, and almost in a sort of cowl you see like coming over his head and around the sides where your ears would be, like this flesh mound with like teeth coming out.
So,
It's fairly nasty looking.
yeah, that was pretty fucking nasty.
And he hits you with those pincers.
Yeah, I don't want that. That's nasty. You shouldn't do that. That's kind of gross. Germs are nasty.
For 13 damage, Timmy.
Ouch. Ooh, my fragile bones.
And we go to big guy, Zaba.
Well, you know, there's this guy and he's hitting him, but everybody's right behind me, so I think I'm just going to charge forwards, making 2 stride actions mechanically to result with being in base-to-base contact with the base bird, making a strike at the end of it.
Oh, I think I posted the wrong charge. Let me post the proper one here. So yeah, I'm using sudden charge as a flourish as my first action. So that's 2, resulting at the
Okay.
end to make a strike. Foundry, what is going on? There we go.
That's a 15 on the
That was
die.
a
Is a
30.
hit.
Decent roll on the die for 20 points of slashing damage. And let's see what that 1 point of wild is. It's a 1. Forgot to pull up my chart. That's 1 point of acid damage.
Acid damage. Okay.
And yeah, he's just going to swing again at
1 second. Here,
map.
let me take that damage.
Finish.
+1. All right. It looks like when you hit the bird, that like bio armor, biological plate seems to be really, really hard, and it seems to be absorbing some of that damage that you seem to be doing.
Okay. Well, Zaba figures it'll break eventually, and we'll just keep swinging. Second strike was a 15 on the die again for a 25.
is also a hit.
All right. Ooh, another good roll for 22 points of slashing damage. And 1 point of cold. And now I am out in the middle of this courtyard and can see which there's a couple more guys out here. But Zaba doesn't warn his party because he's not worried about it.
Great.
And that's all, folks.
Now we go to Vesuviac.
All right. I think Vesuviac doesn't like where Timothy's at, so he's going to go ahead and stride twice to get into a flanking position with the Orpak that's giving him a hard time. And we're just going to go ahead and do a scimitar strike against him.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 27 for a critical hit.
Nice.
All right. Let's see here.
Let's go.
That is because of the flank, that is a crit hit.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That is 16 slashing damage from that.
Hey,
All right.
that's nothing to laugh at.
And you immediately see that critical hit breaks that skin suit of armor.
Okay.
Okay, 1 second here. Let me take that damage real quick. And now I get to break his armor. Boom.
He's a naked
All right.
Orpuck.
Now his armor is broken.
And that is all I can do with my turn.
Okay. The old acolyte gets to go now. She looks right at Zaba and she's like, eh. You think you're so great. Well, how about you get a taste of this? And she
I am invincible, as they say on this mortal plane, so bring it, small fry.
He says an
Wow.
Orpuk.
She is going to...
Be super nice.
She's going to be super nice. Yeah,
She's
exactly.
gonna give us 1 million gold and say sorry.
I'm sorry.
The second
All right.
a million gold hits the table, Zaba's definitely killing several
Well,
of
you can take your attack of your reactive strike because she is going to cast a spell.
Perfect. The one right next to me is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that's a mistake. Albo will definitely take his reactive strike. It's only a 7
That's a
for a
miss.
22, so that's a
you're-
miss.
Bastard sword just bounces right off her skin suit.
Hmm.
And
We'll have
she
to take the head.
is going to target old Zaba and cast a spell.
I don't like
I
spells
hope,
being cast.
I hope it makes me bigger.
And
Aw.
Zaba did use it, yes. Yep, I know. Well, so you fail your roll,
I do.
so
That's
you take
fine.
full damage.
That's rough, buddy.
Oh!
That's a lot of dice.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Take
Not so bad.
19 void damage, and she gains hit points equal to half the damage taken. Temporary hit points.
Oh, yum. Love that for her.
And half of 19 would be 9. And she will move away.
Pussy.
Zaba took his attack.
I did.
Oh, now one of the other Orpoks will come along.
Ew, don't. No, wait, don't do that. That'd be really mean if you do.
And strike right at big old Zaba.
This is fine.
Let's have a quick,
Zaba
let's
knew
have
what
a
he was
quick
doing.
dodge. Do a
This
matrix
class does-
spin.
This class does not
No,
get dodge.
quick, do a matrix spin. It'll be so funny if you do.
17 on the die is just a normal hit.
Yeah, that's
Or
that'll get me.
1 on the damage die for all of 8.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh
All
no.
right, Syl, you are up.
Okay.
I'm down a Vesuviac of hit points.
Going to drop into a stance and start moving in.
Poor Vesuviac.
Listen, I'm trying my best.
Cool. My moves and stance got me through the gate, so I'll help next time.
Okay.
I'll get you next time. That's...
Yeah.
All right. And the final Orpok will get to go. And with that, let's see here. And it is going to take 1 stride action to come right up to Zaba and flank with the other Orpok.
Oh,
He's like,
heaven forbid.
Oh, hey there. Looks like we got us some frog soup, eh? Hey. And will spend its second and third action trying to get a hold of Zaba's frog skin and trying to peel it. Like, grab a hold of it with its pincers and literally trying to peel it off his body.
So, before we apply any bonuses, are these characters by any chance of my level?
Oh, yeah,
or
they're
lower?
certainly lower level.
All right. Well, thank you, being a barbarian. I deny advantage on flanking foes, so I'm not off guard, hidden, undetected, or flanking
Nice.
creatures of
Nice.
my
This
level
should,
or lower.
this should automate, so they shouldn't be able to get this to get the flank bonuses. But he's still going to try to peel your skin.
Yeah, that's... I don't blame him.
What do you
Saba's
mean?
been there.
You know, I get it, Zaba.
You know, sometimes you just have to stretch the flesh.
Hey, it's a 17 on the die.
Okay,
And yes, as a matter of fact, it did not give them did not give you a penalty to your AC. So it
Yeah,
hits you.
Founder's nice.
It hits you for all of 9 damage.
All right.
But as it grabs a pincer to your skin and ripped it off, you now have 1d8 persistent bleed damage.
Oof. Yeah.
That's actually problematic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's rough.
Am I
Now
immune
we go
to
back
that?
to Timothy.
Sick. Okay. So I see that this stuff's happening to Zaba, and I obviously got a little ouchy from this bad boy. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast a spell, everybody. Watch out. Timothy, because he's in range of somebody, is gonna grab onto this guy, and he's gonna cast the spell Flens.
Nice.
Then the most of Timothy being like, all right, let's give you a taste of your own fucking medicine. So he, with a touch, you strip off the flesh, muscles, and internal organs off your target, leaving only barely bones. So I have to make an attack roll for this. So let's just see how this fucking goes.
All right.
Okay, so I have a hero point. I'm gonna just use that here. I have 2. I'm using one of them. I'm rerolling using my hero point. I
Alright.
refuse.
The Tuckerus strikes back.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
that is a critical hit on the Flens.
Went from a 14 to a 29.
Yeah, son. It doesn't have anything fun if it's a crit, unfortunately.
No, it'll take double damage.
Yeah, that's true. So let me roll.
Double damage is always
Oh,
great.
they get persistent bleed.
They do get persistent bleed, so he takes 12.
He'll take... Okay. Living creature, make a spell attack roll. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 slashing damage. On a critical, it is doubled, and the
Yes.
target also takes 1d4 persistent bleed damage.
Yes.
If the spell damage kills the target, the corpse is now only bones. So he's going to take 12, so he'll
Yes.
take double.
And then let me cast that
And-
to the D4.
No, it's
Oh.
it's a persistent, so it's
Oh, okay.
on his turn.
I get to add it.
Never mind. That's on me. All right, well, there you go then. That's
You're
my
fine.
first attack with the 2 action.
1d4 and bleed. Save. There we go. Wow.
Yeah. And my last action I'm gonna do. Can I hit it with my spear?
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah, I'm hitting it with a spear.
So this will be at map because that first one was
Oh right, sorry. Let me re-roll that then. I'm so sorry.
No, that's still a hit. That's still
Oh.
a hit because you succeeded by +9. So you would
fuck
get
yeah.
you take -5 to that. You would have succeeded by +4.
Oh, all right then. Hell yeah. So let me roll the damage then. So Timothy does the spell, flays the man's flesh, and is like, all right, now I'm gonna just spear you. Here we go.
Stab him.
Ooh,
For a total of 9 damage.
Oof. Oof. This guy's not looking great.
Hell yeah. Timothy's doing work, guys. Let's go. That's the end of my turn.
Oh, and he just looks, he's like, oh, okay.
It doesn't feel good, right? Just like letting you know that's what you're doing to people.
You know that. Yeah, but you're still pretty, and I don't like that. So.
Well, I appreciate the compliment. That makes me feel really nice.
I'd really like that skin of yours. So let me get some of that.
You don't need the skin. You could just do a glamour.
Let me get some of that skin. How about that?
You don't really need that, though. You're already pretty as is.
Listen, I'm just happy he's not obsessed over dragon scales.
He's gonna come after you next when I beef it, my man.
He's gonna try to peel your skin. And missed.
Emphasis on try.
Yeah.
All right, he's and then he's like, all right, that's fine. And then he looks at the comma in his other hand and tries to jam it right in your gut. And misses because his skin suit is broken and he doesn't have the strength anymore. All right, Zaba, you're up. Oh, hold on. He takes 3 bleed.
Oh.
So he'll take that damage. And he's going to roll his recovery check and fail. Now we go
fine.
to Zaba.
My turn to bleed.
Well, first you get to attack. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
It'll automatically roll it at the end of your turn.
Cool. Well, Zob is torn because this guy did just tear his skin, which isn't super cool. But he also has just a real problem with authority figures. So I think I am actually going to ignore these people in front of me and charge forwards using my barreling charge ability to essentially trample the Orpok to the left of me in between myself and the boss so that I can result.
All right,
ideally,
so barreling
right
charge
up in
is
her
a
grill again.
flourish action. You can only do it once per round. Roll an athletics check and compare the results against the fortitude DC of each creature whose space you attempt to move through. So target that Orpok in front of you, and then just make here.
Athletics check?
So just do an athletics check. Yeah, that's...
That is a 25.
Yeah, that's way more than... Well, not way more, but that is a success.
Perfect.
On a success, moving through their space on a success, but ending your movement before entering their space on a failure. Okay, yeah.
So, yeah, I just move right over top of that guy, and I'm going to continue just laying angry steel into the boss with my final strike.
Natural
It's a
one.
Natural one.
Oofda.
Well, that's unfortunate, but them be the dice, especially
the
when I'm
bones.
playing.
And now you get 1 point of bleed.
Nice.
But roll that recovery check. Hey!
Perfect.
13. You're no
Well,
longer
good.
bleeding.
Pretty quick healing scab, man. Nice. Good on you. Don't pick at it.
I got thick
All right.
skin, you know?
I'm a lot less stressed out now.
Oh, don't worry. I'm just going to keep moving away from you.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Okay. It's my turn, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm going to take my first action to see if I can finish off the Orpok guy that's in front of me. Natural 20.
Hey, that's your second crit of the night, bud.
Go! I'm so proud of you.
It is not showing up for me in my chat. Oh no.
Oh yeah, no, it hasn't showed up yet.
I broke it.
You broke Foundry.
Broke Foundry with a nat 20.
It didn't expect you to get a nat 20. Not in this economy. You're supposed to be upset Tommy Vesuviac. What the fuck is a nat 20 for you?
Why are you breaking Foundry?
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
I think it means we just cleared the entire encampment.
No,
So-
Yeah.
I don't
We
think
win.
so.
Oh.
I at
do
least
not
killed
think
this
so.
guy.
Well, so what'd you roll?
Well, the stuff hasn't shown up for me to roll, but I can just roll the damage.
What was it?
A natural 20.
But what spear? What weapon?
Well-
My scimitar. This is a plus 12 to the roll.
Just roll the damage from the scimitar from your HUD.
Oh, okay. There we go.
right.
So that's 14 damage total.
Yeah, he'll take 14, so we'll do double damage. And he's dead.
All right.
Nice.
Good. And then I'm going to take one move to run up to the Orpak that peeled Zaba's skin, just so I can also see what the hell else is going on. And I'm going to raise a shield.
Smart.
Seems like a good idea right now.
All right. Sounds good. All right. The Gamayan's like, hey, one of you two lazy bums. How about one of you two gets to go and help me with this big old frog beast? And she's going to hold her turn.
Oh.
And let one of these Orpaks flank old Zaba with her. All right. And this one's going to come up and it's like, oh, do I get some frog skin now, boss? Yeah. Give me some of that frog skin.
It's like
I
chicken
warn
skin.
you, I am a being of the infinite abyss, and my very existence is that of,
He doesn't
a
taste
corrupting force. Damn it, they
Yes,
would know.
yeah.
I keep putting my fingers in his mouth when he's
Wait,
sleeping.
what? I was joking.
And that is that one's turn. And the Acolyte, now that she has Zaba flanked, she will get the bonus to flanking because she's the same level as Zaba. What is she going to do?
Unfortunately, it's of your level or lower.
Oh, your level or lower.
Yeah.
Sick.
So unfortunate. I've been really combing over my sheet recently, making sure I knew how this character actually worked.
I'm so proud.
Sometimes you miss things.
That's me always. Don't
should-
mind me.
I need to transfer Vesuviac fully onto my phone in between.
Yeah, I need to do that too. I think it's a good idea.
Just to make sure I can strategize properly.
Real.
Okay. She will then cast.
Ouchies, the spell.
I cast ouchies.
I cast ouchies, my bones.
Bones.
Okay. This will have the manipulate trait, so you can get a reaction.
Cool. I will take my reaction to strike at her for manipulating the something.
How dare you!
18 on the die for a 33.
That's a hit.
Man, I can't believe that's not a crit.
Nope.
I think their AC might be
Too
24.
beefy. Alright, 16 points of slashing.
Yes.
And 1 point of... That's a 5. Ooh, negative damage. So I guess that would be void at this time.
Void damage, yeah.
I'll update my note.
Okay. Hold on. This will be... Alright. Her skin suit is now broken.
Hell yeah.
Oh, well, that's sad.
I had the same energy as Willy Wonka going, no, stop, wait, come back.
No, wait,
far
don't do
off.
that.
Oh no, how could you?
Can't believe it.
She will target Zaba with a spell. Need you to make that fortitude save, Zaba.
Listen, stop
Got
still
it.
chill. I'm pretty sure you can do chill touch just fine.
That's a success.
Cool, yeah. I
Hell
love
yeah.
succeeding.
So you're going to take the damage. You attempt a basic fortitude save, but you are enfeebled for 1 round on a critical failure. So you're not enfeebled. You just will take half damage.
You got it.
Zaba, how dead are you?
Not dead.
I'm honestly, I think I still have more hit points than you do.
I mean, to be fair, it doesn't take much.
It really doesn't.
And now that you see that her skin suit is broken, you can see her one hand that was covered up in that carapace has shattered through, and in it, she's wielding a kukri.
Oh, cool.
Oh, you got the cute little knife.
She no longer has that pincer. So she'll
That's
strike
not
at
a
Zaba.
knife. This is a knife.
And hit Zaba for
Yikes.
7 damage.
You got her.
All right, Syl, you're up.
All right. I think it's going to take me, 2 actions to get around behind the Orpak with Vesuviac, and then I will do my skirmish strike. I think that's what it's called, to hit it, and then move back a step. Swing.
Go, Queen.
25 to hit.
25 is a hit.
15 damage. And then stepping diagonally away from it. And everyone else.
All right. He has a persistent bludgeoning on him now.
Oh,
Nice.
that's right. Forgot about that.
All right. And the Orpak. Okay. What is it going to do? Oh, that's right. The boss wants us to get some frog soup. Let's get up on the frog. And it will stride up, and he's already bleeding, so you can't get more bleeding.
That's a shame.
So I guess he's just going to do 2 attacks. Okay. So he can't use commas because his stuff isn't broken. So he keeps on using pincers. Strike number 1. 17 on the die is a hit for 6. Oh, actually rolled above half. Above the half point mark.
Ooh.
And strike number 2. 16 on the die is a miss. 16 on the die is a miss because you can't be flanked. All right, Timothy. Oh, hold on. He'll take 1 persistent bludgeoning damage.
Quick, see if he dies to it.
His skin suit's not broken, so he doesn't take any damage. That hard miss.
Bummer.
Dang. How a bummer, dude.
But he still no, but he failed his recovery check, so
You know, we'll see about making that actually happen. All right, so I'm gonna move 20 feet. Let me do that right now. Okay, so I moved 20 feet first. Let me see. I'm gonna move another 20, 10, moving another 10 just so I can at least see everybody. And so I did 2 actions to move. To stride on up to get right next to Vesuviac. So that way he at least has 1 more person next to him. Actually, I'm going to move up a little bit more just to make sure he's all good. All right. And then I am going to cast Spear. I'm going to throw my spear at the guy to, I guess, up above next to Zaba.
okay.
One of these piglins.
Alrighty.
Toss. Does that hit? I targeted him. Fuck. I thought I did.
That is a hit. That is a
Yeah. Hell yeah.
hit. For
Oh, shit.
big damage.
That's 11 damage Timothy did. Look at me go, guys. I'm doing damage. You're
All right.
muted, Corey.
Thank you. I feel the need to point out that all of the damage Timothy does with the spear is just straight dice damage. There is no strength modifier
This
behind
is
these
all
attacks.
natural Bono energy.
It's true.
And I end my turn as I get my spear back in my hand.
That's true. That's true. All right. Zaba, that's your turn.
All right. Well,
Zaba's
I've had fun.
not looking great.
I've had fun chasing this bird around, but I think at this time I just need to kill it and be done with it, and all that jazz. So I'm going to really just put my weight behind my strike, and
I'm gonna make a vicious
Ooh.
swing.
Oh,
That was a 27 on the die.
That's a big hit.
Cool. Let me make sure that
big
is...
damage for a big boy.
Cool.
Did you check Vicious Swing?
I did. I was just making sure it was showing the... Oh, and I rolled so high. That is 36 points of slashing damage.
Good lord. And you were targeting the Acolyte?
Yes. Yeah, Zaba doesn't like all this magic. And, just 6 points, or 1 point of Sonic to round it out.
Still standing.
Wow.
Damn.
That's not great.
That's a woman that
Zaba
can't get knocked over.
has to make sure to finish this job now, or else he's potentially in a little bit of trouble. So I'm going to make a second strike at full
I
map.
believe in you.
It's going to be tough because I
you
only
got
have
this.
+5. Not gonna raise a shield, that's for sure. An 18 is not gonna do the trick, I don't think.
All right, that's not going to do it. Vesuviac.
All right, I'm gonna heal Zaba.
Oh, hold on. Zaba takes 3 points of bleed first.
Yeah, no problem. Oh,
You took it twice. Yeah, give yourself... And then roll your recovery check. Not that time. That was a 10.
All right, I cast one of my healing spells on Zaba because it looks like he might need it.
Oh, yeah, he's
So that'll be
below 25%.
that'll be a 2-action heal spell. So let's go ahead and get that done.
Oh, big numbers.
43 back.
Woo!
Good lord.
Okay, and then with my final trick, I'm gonna stand right in front of Timothy, next to the 2 Orpoks, to get at least one of them in flanking. And then that's it.
Okay. Boss, what? You don't look so good. What should we do? And she's like,
I am, unfortunately your boss now, or will be very shortly, so just wait for further orders if you want to survive.
The Acolyte's like, just kill them already. Kill them already. And he's like, oh, okay, boss. If you say so. And he will attempt to strike at Zaba, who now looks way better than he did before.
oh, I'm great.
He's all peachy now.
All right, and full on attempt. So he
I literally
only
have
has a pincer,
a
doesn't
Timothy
have a-
of hit points.
How
have a comma.
dare you? You have a Vesuviac of hit points, excuse you.
Listen, no,
Imbecile.
that's what I healed back.
A miss, a miss, and a natural 1. All right.
He's having a bad time.
Miss!
All right. The Acolyte. What is she going to do? She... I think it's time for some desperation moves.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And those just straight up desperation moves.
Vesuviac says, stop that.
Don't do it. No, wait, don't do that.
All right. I guess Zaba gets to roll a reactive strike. And
23.
oh, and you kill her before she gets her spell off.
Nice.
That she was at 1 hit point.
I still want to throw
Literally.
damage.
No, the damage matters.
Yeah. All right, Syl, you're up.
Okay. I will step forward, flanking the other Orpok with Saba. And swing. It's fine. It's not going to die right now.
Oh, give me a minute with it, I will.
Big
Never
Oh.
mind, maybe you might kill
Oops.
it.
Critical hit.
Okay.
Hot dice tonight, guys.
Yeah.
38.
All right, that's going to take that damage, and then his skin suit's... You right through the skin suit, just broke it right
Perfect.
away. All right.
But did it die?
It did die.
Oh, oops.
Killed him a
I
little
don't
Don't think
want
the
to kill it.
persistent bleed's gonna matter.
No. Let's try leave this last one alive, everyone.
Oh. Okay.
You know, living, thinking thing and all.
Yeah.
So I will do the.
Is it though?
I don't know. We'll find out. This is the strike and step thing.
That's a hit.
8 damage, stepping back.
Okay. Well,
All right.
okay. Not lethal. Sick.
No, he's dead. You don't need to roll it for him.
Oh.
He's dead.
He's dead?
No,
No.
that was the other one.
I was like, wait, what?
It just rolled persistent damage
Okay.
on a corpse.
His bones are still crushing,
Yeah.
Alright.
grinding down.
Yeah.
It's just like a body in a video game. You kill them, they lay down, then suddenly their blood just splatters out of nowhere.
All right,
Yeah.
Timothy, you're up.
Okay, so Timothy's gonna look to this pig man in front of them and be like, look, don't want to kill you. Your boss is dead. We just have questions. You should stand down, or else, and he points to Zab, or else he is going to fucking kill you. And it won't be
True,
slow.
I'm-
It will
I'm
be...
very good at killing things in
It won't.
every way.
Yeah, it won't be fast. I'm letting you know right now. Like, it will be slow for you in that moment. It'll be fast for us, but it'll be like torturous hell. Have you ever been to pig hell? That's where you're going to end up if you do not listen to us.
All right, so you're.
I'm trying to.
What are you
I
doing?
think calling them
I,
pigs might be racist. Just
No,
you know,
oh god, you're right.
We're not those kind of people.
Yeah. I guess I'm trying to maybe persuade it or like intimidate it to stand down so it could actually talk with us. I'm gonna try that if that's something I can do.
Okay, so roll.
Or diplomacy. That's right. I have diplomacy.
Well, that was more of an intimidation.
That's true. You do have expertise in. I'll roll to intimidate this pig, this silly guy.
Okay. Just roll intimidation.
Yes, sir. Doing it right now.
Secret.
Oh yes. Secret.
Cuddle.
I don't know what I got.
So he looks at you. It's like, no retreat, no surrender. The bots taught us better than that.
All right. I mean, I warned you, to be fair. So what do you want on your tombstone?
Vesuviac starts a prayer to Saradray.
Yeah.
Starts his funeral rites early.
So, are you
Yeah, so-
casting your turn, or?
What I'm gonna do, because I want to cast a spell on this thing. I'm gonna use one of my cantrips, because I know people are, I want other people to do the damage too. So I'm gonna cast Daze on this funny pig.
Okay, yeah.
And make that will save, sucker.
17
Okay, well you didn't have to succeed it.
Is a success.
Alright, well never mind then. Timothy's like, I've already done enough
Take
cool
half
things.
damage.
That's true. Alright. Well, this pig will take a total of 4 damage, as it's been halved from 8 in my head already. Sag. But also, it's non-lethal. That was the reason why I was trying to do that. And that's where Timothy ends his turn. And he just shrugs like, alright, warned you.
Alrighty.
Zaba, have fun.
Zaba's turn.
Well, you know, he said he wasn't going to surrender, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna make another vicious strike.
Oh,
No, natural 20. This is gonna hurt.
Natural 20 on a vicious strike.
Here it comes.
Oh,
sad rolls.
Yeah, I
Sad
didn't
rolls,
roll
though.
super great on the die, so that's only 34 points of slashing damage. And
On
let
a
me roll
crit.
you a d6 here.
And 2 points of...
Sonic.
The hedgehog?
I imagine this guy just turns into red mist in front of Vesuviac.
He's about to, as I use
his,
my
his
final
skin suit's
strike.
broken.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm gonna need that at full map. Oh, it's a natural one.
Oh.
Oh, I was about to say that might have just been a regular miss instead of a critical miss, but no, that's still a crit miss.
Missed.
All right, Vesuviac. Oh, hold on. Zaba takes 2 points of bleed and does not recover. All right, Vesuviac, you're up.
I think Vesuviac is just going to point his scimitar at the Orpok and do a demoralize and just be like, final chance, surrender.
All right.
And so let me go ahead and do that. I don't want to intimidate Zaba. I don't think that would work. Just being fully realistic here.
Zaba would just brush it off. Like, that doesn't work on me.
Hey, that's a success.
Nice.
Is he surrendering?
No.
That's
Damn it.
unfortunate. I'm gonna kill him then. This is a mercy kill at this point.
Look, we tried.
Did we?
I think that's a critical hit.
Vesuviac with a crit.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh, and
because of all the debuffs.
yeah, I forgot to mention, because of brutality, I believe my weapon critical effect happened, so we should be flat-footed.
Only when
for the
you're
start of
raging.
my next-
Only
I'm
when
raging.
you're raging.
Cool, thank you.
It doesn't matter. I got crit on him. That's a disappointing roll. 12.
A 1 and a 2 on a d6 and 2d6. Yeah.
She's
Listen,
still
Pobody's
standing.
perfect.
But how do you kill the final opponent?
Yes.
I think the moment he says no, I just drive the sword straight through his neck.
Oh.
All right, I want everybody to roll me secret perception checks, please.
Whoa. Okay. Secret perception.
I'm good at those.
Timothy looks to Silly like, to be fair, we did warn him. We tried.
That's not the same as trying.
I think. All right.
All
We
right.
gave him every chance he
Well,
was willing to take.
Wasn't me
Those
this
are,
time.
It was mostly you.
that's critical successes from Timothy, Zaba, and Vesuviac, and a failure from Sil.
Syl is very preoccupied right now.
The
Yeah.
horrors of war.
Yeah.
So, Sil, you think that the character, that the creatures that you just killed are aberrations? That
Syl knows what that means.
that were somehow wounded or behaving very strangely? They were not Orpoks and Gamayans. They were some kind of weird aberrations, probably from the Dark Lands or something. Where the rest of the three, you realize that they were in fact Orpoks and a Gamayan wearing the hollowed out skin of some kind of alien creature, and that alien, the like hollowed out alien skin
Mhm.
was what was protecting them.
Oh.
And you could actually harvest that hollowed out alien skin. Now you're not going to harvest the humanoids,
No.
but the skin armor you could harvest for monster parts.
Fuck yeah. We do that.
Good news, guys. They weren't really, Orpoks. So we're in the clear.
Oh.
Great,
Um,
perfect. That means you can harvest them to
Yeah,
make
I mean,
our
I can
stuff
make the
better.
stuff, but it's kind of gross digging
Just-
into anything.
The armor is really the only thing.
Yeah,
that's
really only the
important.
armor.
You think so?
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Zaba,
sure?
no.
I
Zaba,
mean,
come
Rizark
on.
usually, did the harvesting. I don't know who's been doing it since then, but
Usually I just chop things up enough that you
yeah,
just
if
kind
you
of
want to
pick
give
out
me
the
the pieces,
pieces,
I'll
you
make
know?
stuff out of it. Whatever you think is useful. I'm just happy we didn't, kill Orpoks and Gamayans, because that would have been really dark.
Yeah, that would have been so dark. Timothy's looking down. It's man, that would have been really fucking dark.
Phew.
Alright, I've given you some health back, Zappa, and now I'm healing up Timothy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I can treat my own wounds now. I'm trained in this.
Oh my god,
Oh,
I'm
nice.
so proud of you.
Yeah.
It'll help
It
you when
will.
you run
I
away
can
in
go
combat.
around a corner and just patch myself up for the rest of the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I go around corners to get the opposite of patched up.
Oh, I should target myself.
Is it not letting you heal me?
It's not giving me the assured option.
That's because you're not supposed to roll for assurance.
Oh. So what do I do then?
You would
in
just
this
add
case?
your proficiency bonus to plus 10.
Are you going for 20 though?
Yeah, so that'd be a 25, and I'd be going for the expert roll. So
You
how do
don't. It wouldn't be a 25 because you don't get your skill
don't-
bonus.
Yeah. You don't get your wisdom bonus plus your item bonus. You only get your proficiency. So you would get a 20.
Oh,
Which is
gotcha.
still
10 plus
What
10
you need.
is 20.
Okay.
Which is still a DC 20. You're still going for the 20.
Yeah. Okay. How do I get that to work then in Foundry?
I think you just
So-
click the healing button.
Just
Yeah, you
Okay.
just automatically
20.
get a 20. Just click the 2d8 hit points.
2d8
Well,
plus 10 or
you'd
something.
you'd probably have to roll
Yeah.
the macro.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just roll the macro and see how that works.
Or here.
Oh, it's automatically done. Okay. Should be.
Hey! I got the roll, finally. You're showing up on my side.
Oh, there. Yeah.
Yeah, I see the 17. That's for me?
Yes.
Oops.
Okay.
I made mine secret, Jason. Can you?
I'm gonna refocus while I do that.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Yeah, Jason,
time
can
to
you remind
explore,
us this
right?
thing
Yeah.
in the northernmost is like a blob
Yeah,
or
it's-
something?
It's been about a month for us listeners, only a week for you guys, but for us recording, it's been about a month. So let me go over the flavor text for here again. So the courtyard at the center of the fortress is surrounded by several buildings that are built into the walls of the fort. The grass is heavily trampled, and the ground is spattered with that resin, that tar. The rock face at the very back, because remember, like I said, the fort is built up against the cliffside. The rock face at the back of the fort has this huge hemisphere of that tarry resin that's bulging out from the cliffside. Think of like this gigantic black sphere, almost like a black balloon, if you can imagine that.
Yeah.
It's almost entirely opaque.
Whoa.
There is a very faint reflection on the surface that, well, not a reflection. There's a very, very faint translucence to it that you can see. You can see that there's an opening behind it, leading further into the rock.
okay. So through the magic goo portal, or do we want to check out these rooms?
I don't think that's a portal. I think that's a barrier.
They're often much the same. It's just a matter of perspective.
Would love to know what perspective a barrier is a portal.
Yeah,
You know, it matters what side you're on.
So for everybody, let me just give you the quick laydown of the land. So you're in this courtyard. To the very, very north is that hemisphere of black tar. To the northwest, so think of like a giant rectangle. On the western side of that rectangle, on the northwest area, is a door. There's a little alcove in the middle of the western wall that's kind of leading back that nobody's looked into yet. On the southwest corner of that rectangle, there is a door leading to the west and a door leading to the south. There's an alcove that's directly south, is the gate that you came through. There is an alcove to the southeast that has an door to the south and an opening to the east. So like at that corner, on the southeast corner, there's an opening. There's no door there.
Mm-hmm.
It just goes right in. It's to the east. And there is a double door in the middle of the wall on the eastern side of that rectangle courtyard.
Double door seems like a bad idea to me.
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
might as
open
well
this room.
go for it.
Yeah.
The southern one or the western one in that corner?
Southern ones first.
Okay. All right, let me pause real quick so I can give you the
Flavor?
flavor text for this. So this is, it's like an upside down U, like a horseshoe. Is the structure, the shape of this? I wouldn't call it a room. Kind of like hallway that goes like east-west, and then it juts to the south on each end. The obvious exits are the door you came through, and all the way on the western side of this horseshoe-shaped room, in the northwest corner, there is a door that heads north. And in this room, you hear voices. You hear some distinct voices to the west, and you hear a distinct voice to the southeast from where you are. So as of this moment, nobody's heard you.
Oh, well, that's good. I think I'll just kind of turn and do the single finger to the lips, like, be quiet maneuver.
Zubiak takes 2 steps back.
I'm gonna proceed into here, heading to the southwestern
Okay.
voice that I hear.
Sill's gonna creep forward.
That would be southeast.
Oh, southeast, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. So hold on, you rolled that. Let me see what his perception DC was. Okay, yep. So you peek around this corner and you see this bad boy.
All right.
What the hell?
You can
They're
describe
just
this
getting
to
more
our
and more
audience.
alien. Yeah, so we've got a pretty hardcore looking Hardigan, so one of the Ram folk, who has kind of like a Frankenstein's monster looking kind of stitched together face, and then upon his head he has a little what's the safe term? That specific famous 5e or D&D monster that's known for eating brains. He's got just a little version of that right on top.
It has
And
a
then
little
his-
Eldritch Horror on top of its head.
Yeah, a little
Cthulhian
little
square.
Yeah, a little squid monster. And then around his neck, it looks like he's wearing some sort of necklace of like gears. Once again, wearing the weird alien carapace with the bio.
You know what the
layers of
carapace
muscle
reminds
visible.
me of? It reminds me a little bit of the space pirates from one of the Metroid games. I want to say like Metroid Prime 2 or something. There are some space pirates that have that exact like design of suit, and it's cool.
He's interesting.
Has he seemed to notice me?
You're muted. I think.
Your mic's not on.
Yeah.
This Hardigan hasn't noticed you at all. He has his back turned toward you, and he appears to be looking outside of the whatchamacallit, the arrow
fort.
slits.
Quick, pants him.
It's just such a shame.
Pants him
Oh,
and or
there
shove
is.
him.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna full blown try and sneak up on this guy.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, and at this point, we can go ahead and roll some initiative. I will let you roll with stealth. And do you have a decent stealth?
Yeah, my stealth's not bad.
Plus 12. His perception. Okay. You can take I'll give you a +2 bonus to your initiative because you got the drop on him. But we can do that next episode.
Woo!
Because
Till next time.
I have a feeling his party's going to end, but our party's not going to end.
No, I think this is going to be bad for him unless he rolls real well on his initiative, and I roll real bad.
Yep, and I mean, obviously the voices from further down the hall are going to join, but they're going to hear the combat.
That's a round the bend problem.
That's a future you guys problem.
That's a future us problem.
But yeah, thanks for listening, folks. Thanks for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you listening to our show. If you, the best way to help support us is by continuing to listen, which we greatly appreciate, but also by sharing the podcast with anybody you think would enjoy it, because having more listeners like you is the best way to promote it, and we always love to have more listeners. And who doesn't want to listen to Zaba get critical hits on vicious swings?
Yeah, man, holy shit.
Zaba's been slightly rebuilt recently with his level up, and I think he makes a lot more sense
this
now.
Combat? I just realized, I think we all got crits.
Yeah, everybody got a crit.
Crit-tastic.
Even Jason did.
Yeah, even I did. That's true. Even I did. So if you would share the show with somebody you know that you think would love the show, give us likes on, or thumbs up, or stars, or whatever the platform of choice is that you're listening on. If you would like to give us a review, if you want to type out some words, we'd appreciate that too. And if you feel like you want to be just a little bit extra, you can come check out our Patreon. We got 2 levels, a $1 level and a $5 level. Both are pay what you want, so $1 and up. You get to submit hero points, which we're going to do in not next episode, but the episode after that. And $5 and up, pay what you want. You can get access to all of our shows early, including this one and Dubious Knowledge, Mutiny, and we just recorded a new Goblin special. So that'll be coming out real soon. Anything else?
You'll get a cool, crisp high five from me if you do it. So you should do it.
Virtually, of course.
A virtual high five. Unless we ever go to a convention.
Yeah.
Cash them in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which we should talk about.
We should.
I think
The con cash-in.
The con cash in.
As long as it doesn't turn into the con cash-in con.
I don't want to go to Gen Con because it's way too big. But Dragon Con might be... Look,
I'm going to Gen Con this year.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
yeah, hey, Rachel's going to Gen Con. But yeah, we might do Dragon Con. That's in Atlanta, right? Would that be easier for you guys to get to?
We'll figure it out.
It's enough to travel.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, may your party never end, folks.
May your party never
It
end.
never ends.
See ya. The Jewel of the Indigo Isles Adventure Path is copyright 2023. All logos, titles, and artwork are property of Skyscraper Studios and Roll for Combat and used with permission. Pathfinder is a trademark of Paizo Incorporated. The theme music is written and performed by Robbie Whiplash.